Well, the pandemic affects everyone, but especially homeless people. There are shelters, of course, but some, worried about the risk of infection, choose to sleep outside instead. Now there's a push to move them into hotel rooms. Kathy Lee has more.
This man says he's been living on the streets for 12 years and prefers to be outside, especially during the pandemic. He has asked CTV not to show his face due to embarrassment and fear of being denied services if he complained publicly.
I'm scared of catching COVID-19 due to the fact there's a lot of homeless people there that might have it. It's a high percentage, I was told, so I decided not to stay there.
Positive cases of the virus haven't been found in the homeless population in Calgary, but the worry about getting infected is mounting. The initial plan was to house the homeless in hotel rooms, but the province couched the plan, and instead the TELUS Convention Centre opened up as an overflow facility. A local outreach group that continues to deliver supplies and food to the city's most vulnerable is still pushing for hotel rooms.
People that are experiencing homelessness are still touching the same surfaces. They're using the same washrooms, using the same sinks. They're still congregating around each other in close proximity. The hotel rooms would have given the opportunity to actually socially distance.
The Alpha House was able to secure a hotel with 40 spaces and says they've been able to transition people into housing.
I think we've housed about 4 people already, and then we've been able to move 4 more people into and have about 6 on the waiting list to get into housing right now.
These 2 are also opting to stay out of shelters. They didn't want to reveal their identity due to their living circumstances and for fear of being denied services for speaking out. If you were to tell, the government what you guys need, what would you say?
Cheaper housing so we can afford it.
That's right. I agree with that.
In this pandemic specifically?
Yeah, specifically.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Or just come down and hand us, some sort of tents or somewhere to go where we're allowed to go.
Or little single huts or something like that, right? Or like make sure there's warmth and
being stuck
food.
in the DI and
Yeah.
stuff like that. That's not a good place to be.
Kathy Lee, CTV News.